Tea. Right now I'm sitting with Mimi Songstress from Philly. Hi Mimi, how are you today?
Hello, I'm good.
I'm fabulous as always.
Thank you.
So I'm gonna jump right into it. What inspired you to get into music?
Well, of course, I started out in the church and there's music everywhere in
Right.
the church. And my dad is actually a singer, so it just was in me, you know.
Yeah.
It just was already instilled in me.
And you said your dad was a singer, so
Yes.
what kind of music did he play around you growing up? And what is that the type of music that has influenced when you sing, or?
The funny thing is, my parents were actually pretty strict. They're
Yeah.
Christian, so he sang like opera and like the hymns and stuff.
Right.
And I'm just like, man, it's not for me.
That devil music?
You're right. So actually, when I started going to the hairdresser, they were playing the oldies and Anita Baker and all that.
Yeah.
And that's what I got into. That's what I listened to.
Yeah.
And actually, what I sing isn't even the oldies. Like I'm more pop. I'm all around. So
Yeah.
I'm all over the place.
So, when did you exactly start singing?
At the youngest I can remember was at a school play, and I was about 5, and I'm just like, now I'm a nervous wreck, and then I really stopped singing. Like,
Wait, what songs did you sing for the school play?
it was like something they wrote in the school play, and I'm just like, it wasn't a known song.
It wasn't you, was it?
Yeah, no. I'm just like, I don't like this, and I was just nervous. I'm like, what if nobody likes to hear me sing? So I just stopped. I stopped singing in public. I would always sing around the house, but I stopped singing in public.
Right.
But about 14, 15, I was just like, I need to do this again. So I started singing again, and it was always in like a group. I was never singing by myself.
So you sung in a group?
Yeah.
What kind of groups did you sing in?
Church group, a gospel group. It was called Andrew Williams and Pure Worship.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. And what are you working on now? Like you made a transition from singing at a school play, and you were
Yeah.
so nervous. Then
Yeah.
you went from gospel, and then you're pop. So
Yeah.
what made that transition?
I don't know. It's just in me. Like whatever I write or whatever I feel, I just write it down. If the music makes me feel some type of way, that's what I write. So what's the question again?
What has made your transition? Like, what made you start doing this and like seriously take it as work? Like, it's not just for play or a hobby. Now you're pursuing this as a career.
Right. Well, since I'm a Christian, I know that there's a purpose in my life. There's something that God wants me to do.
Right.
So when I did start singing by myself, that was about like 17, 18, I always got a specific reaction. They're like, well, you're born to do this. It was angelic, it was pure. So I'm like, I gotta do this.
Mhm.
So it was basically God telling me, all right, this is what you need to do. So that's what inspired me to keep going.
Well, I don't want to put you on the spot or anything, but you say every time someone hear you, they say that you have to do this. Can you give us a little something right now for us to take? Give us a little tea.
I mean, what you want to hear? Like, what you want?
Give us something that you're comfortable with. Anything that comes off the dome.
Anything. There's a boy I know, he's a one dreamer. Looks into my eyes, takes me to the clouds above. Oh, lose control, can't seem to get enough. When awake from dreaming, tell me, is it really love? Yeah. Ooh, how will I know? Don't trust feelings. How will I know? How will I know? Yeah. How will I know? How will I know if he really loves me? I say a prayer with every heartbeat. I fall in love whenever we meet. I'm asking you what you know about these things.
Wow, that was amazing.
Yay, thank you.
It kind of sounds like Whitney Houston, like I want to dance with somebody.
Yeah.
It sounds really good. I was like, wow, you do need to sing. So like,
Thank
who
you.
was your inspiration? Like, who do you look up to? And like, okay, this is my idol. Like, I want to sing, not sing like this,
Yeah.
but when I look up to him, like, I want to be on point like this person.
Alright. So I'm so weird. Like I don't have a favorite. I have categories. Okay, here we go. Gotta do my phone. Sorry.
It's okay.
Of course, my legends are Whitney Houston and
Yeah.
Anita Baker. Overall performance, Beyonce,
Of course.
and Prince. And hold on. For tone, there's Brandy. There's this lady named Jade Nova.
Jade Nova.
Jade Nova, yeah. She's like undiscovered talent right now. She needs to be out there. And of course, I have gospel. It's CeCe Winans,
Yeah.
Kiara Shear, Mary,
Yeah,
and
CeCe
Virtue.
Winans would definitely make anybody cry.
Oh my God, that's my girl. And I got the white girls. Sorry. Jessie J, Tori Kelly, Ariana Grande, and then my male vocalist Tank, Mario, and Chris Brown.
Yeah, I saw that you actually did a cover for Tori Kelly, which you ripped.
Oh, thank you.
Would you say that your music is more like a mixture of everything? Because
Yes.
you're not focusing on R&B or
Yeah.
soul or pop. Like, what exactly is your genre of music?
Well, I don't want to limit myself, so I don't have a genre. Like, I'm working on my EP right now. It's gonna be called Share My World. It's everything.
Everything.
I got a little gospel in there. I got pop. I got R&B. I got hip hop and R&B, and I got what's the other one? Acoustic. Like everything.
That sounds amazing. So, what else are you working on besides your E EP?
I'm actually trying to be a background singer.
Really?
Yes, for whatever major artist. So that's why I need to get my music out there so people know. You know, all right, you can say you want to sing, you can say you do this and that. What do you have to show for it?
Right.
So that's why I'm working on my music right now.
And it's interesting that you say that because some of the most talented singers today, they all started as background singers. So I think that's amazing to have to take.
Yes.
I also see that you love fashion, you sell jewelry. I'm looking at you right now, you're stunning. Could fashion be another outlet that you might venture into in the future?
Oh, I would love to. Like, I just don't know how to, how do you get into it? Like,
Right,
So I'm gonna, venture off and see what I can do with that. But I would love to. Yeah, I would love to do that.
yeah. So is it anything wrapping up that you would love to tell the fans or that I might have missed going into it?
Okay, well, my vision, my mission as an artist is for people to hear themselves through my music, which they can relate to whatever they hear, whether they're going through it, they know somebody who's going through it, or see God, but see God through me. So, meaning, I need you to know that I'm a Christian. Like,
Right.
even though I'm not singing gospel all the way, even though I'm not, throwing Jesus at you, I need you to know my lifestyle, what I stand by. So, hear themselves through my music, to see God through me. So I'm going to try to make that, known through my music.
Yeah, that's interesting that you said that because I saw that was a quote on your Instagram.
Yeah.
And I was wondering, like, what could that mean?
Yeah.
Because, like, some people can take it, like, in a positive way. Like, oh, yeah, like, I'm going to relate to her. But I have to understand that she's on the right path with Christ.
Right.
But some people can also take it as, like, is she trying to pull a Jesus on us?
Yeah, no. That's why I definitely wanted to make that known, because that's my, that's my goal, that's my mission. So I need people to understand what I'm trying to do.
And since you want people to see Christ in you, would you see yourself as a role model to young girls, or is that too much pressure to put on yourself?
And that's another thing that I've been running from. Like, when I said I stopped singing and I just didn't want to do it, I need to be that role model. Like, it's mandatory, because if you want to know my story, I have a story. I think everyone has a story, but it's very relatable. So I would love to be a role model. So I just need to answer this call.
And I know I said I was going to wrap it up, but what exactly is your story? Like, what was the specific thing in your EP or in your album that you want people to understand or young girls to understand?
It's okay to be a leader. Like, basically throughout my life, I've just been running from it. Like, I don't want to be in the front. I don't want you to, I don't want all the attention, because I get nervous. Like, it's okay to be a leader. Like, if you have something you have to do, if there's something God wants you to do, it's okay. It's okay to be a leader and just answer your call again. I keep saying that. It's okay.
Because sometimes you run away from your call, like, no, that's not my call, I'm not ready for that.
Yeah,
God.
like,
so
and
it's
it
really
just
hard
keeps
to
coming
actually follow that call, because sometimes you're going to push the ignore button.
Right,
Like, I'm not
and I've been ignoring. God said, get over here.
You've been avoiding me for too long.
Yes.
All right, well, that was our exclusive interview with me. I'm Chrissy Chris, and that was What's the Tea.
What's the tea?